Because this show just has 2 acts tonight, we have a little more time to play with than usual, and I thought that I would just give you folks a sort of an update about the Anonymous Coffeehouse. We've had a very busy summer since our last show in May. We haven't put on any music shows whatsoever in the past 4 months, but we've been very busy. We've been doing strategic planning. We've been poring over mostly the data that we collect about the people who come to our shows and comprise the audience to see if we can make, the experience. Now, come on. I mean, it's 2022. I'm sure that you folks understand that we are collecting data about you. It's to make the experience better for you. At our shows, we collect data on you through sensing devices that are stealthily arrayed here in the sanctuary. And we take this data, and by the way, the Anonymous Coffeehouse is data-driven. I want you to know that. We follow the data. And we take the data and we feed it into our artificial intelligence algorithms. And we learn certain things. And the conclusion that we've come to is that there's a sort of attention for you people who want to participate. And, and that's in attention with being a listening room where you're passive listeners to these great musicians. And so how can we solve this? Well, this is really my way of introducing what I think is just a very clever idea that I've come up with. Can't remember, I made up the name this morning. The name is You Choose the Song. Now let me explain this. What if we do this, okay? And it's not going to take up much time in any show that we do, but we have a social media presence thanks to Emily Miller and Facebook, and anoncoffeehouse@gmail.com. You people, I know that we all have songs that we carry around with us that have a sort of some kind of special meaning. Maybe we associate it with a memory. Maybe the message in the song is just something that changed our life. Maybe it was the performer who was inspirational in some way, the performer who did the song. You all have songs that are like this. And so I want to propose, if you'd play along, that you feel a liberty to propose as audience members a song that was meaningful to you. Let me hear about it a week or 2 in advance, and we can take it in a number of ways. We can create a band. I can do that, of some good musicians, and you could sing the song, or not. Somebody else could sing the song. Think about it, and let me hear, what songs have been, important in your life. But there's one additional point. We want this to be the sort of song that group is going to learn, and maybe learn a chorus or something that is singable by a group. Most songs, we can pull that kind of thing off on. In fact, to introduce the concept, before we have this wonderful Amber Wilds band come up here, which I promise is imminent, let me do one song. And I've got a friend, Rob LeBlanc, who's going to come up here, and he, with almost no advance notice, he graciously offered to accompany me to make our sound a little bigger. And we're going to do a song for you, and it's a sing-along song, and we're going to give it a try. And the fact that I'm not a great musician is just perfect for this, because it's going to let you know as you listen to it, you're going to say, oh, geez, I can do that. So. Let's see here, and what else to say? Well, this song was hard to believe. It was #1 on the Billboard Top 100 in 1951, and you all know it. Let's see. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow, I lost my true lover for courting so slow. Though courting's a pleasure, though courting is grief. Parting is grief, and a false-hearted lover. And a false-hearted lover's worse than a thief. Is worse than a thief. A thief will just rob you. A thief will just rob you and take what you have. And take what you have. But a false-hearted lover. But a false-hearted lover will see you to the grave. Will see you to the grave. And the grave will decay you. And the grave will decay you and turn you to dust. And turn you to dust. Not one boy in 100. Not one boy in 100. A poor girl can trust. A poor girl can trust. They'll hug you and kiss you. They'll hug you and kiss you. And tell you more lies. And tell you more lies. Than cross ties on a railroad. Than cross ties on a railroad. Or stars in the sky. Or stars in the sky. So come all you young maidens. Come all you young maidens. And listen to me. And listen to me. Never place your affection. Never place your affection in a green willow tree. In the green willow tree. The leaves they will wither. The leaves they will wither. The roots they will die. The roots they will die. You'll all be forsaken. And all be forsaken. And never know why. That song was about one dimension of the human condition, and as such, it is indeed tragic. Okay, thank you. And do let me hear from you, and tell friends, and let's get some singing together. You know, just for, it won't be this long of a segment. We can streamline it and just get a good sing-along going.